Today we were faced with a choice between two paths, and both seemed to be attractive options. We ended up picking the shorter option through Sanzil, one with slightly more elevation gain and loss, through a picturesque valley, instead of a slightly longer path through chestnut forests and by a monastery. The day started off foggy again, and since we chose the valley path, it remained that way for much of the morning. The fog and mist gave the forest a slightly mysterious feeling, and in some ways enhanced the day's hike. Our endpoint today would be Sarria, which is a common starting point for a very large number of pilgrims, where we would also meet two more friends, who would join us for the last leg of the Camino. We were certainly still in cattle country. The first part of the day's walk didn't seem very heavy with towns, and we had no options for places to stop. After a few hours of walking, we joked that breakfast may have to come from a 24-hour vending machine that we just passed. But then we came across a donativo or donation-based site called Casa del Alquimista. They had a selection of fruits and yogurts, coffee made on demand. More than anything, it had a hippie vibe, and the place was full of animals, including a naughty cat that was trying to steal any food that it could get its paws on, including toast. On the way out, we helped corral some naughty sheep that kept escaping their keeper. Afraid of big, strange men with hiking poles, we encouraged them to go into their field to graze for the day. It was a day of passing a lot of animals, including a farmer feeding some hungry calves by hand.
Couldn't come slaughter it.
It wasn't until we were more than halfway done for the day that we were presented with another option to stop. From the early morning onwards, the day's walk was a gentle downward slope, losing about 450 meters of elevation across the day, but getting steeper as we got towards the day's end. Running into our French buddy again on the way into Sarria, we passed a grill handing out samples of freshly cooked octopus. Our stop was Albergue La Casona de Sarria, a nice old home converted into rental rooms. We arrived ahead of our friends, so we went out for lunch in the old city at an Italian restaurant known for pizza, for something a little different. When our friends from the UK, Harry and Jackie, arrived, we went out to find a couple of drinks and then a nice restaurant for dinner. Local Galician specialties were the highlight, like cured ham, cheeses, and octopus. No sprains, no strains, and a few leftover blisters.